Welcome, dear listeners, to a journey through the extraordinary and the divine. Today, we delve into a story not just of wonder, but of faith and mystery, the miraculous phenomena of Templemore, Ireland. In this small town, events unfolded that challenged the boundaries of belief and reality. Join us as we explore these remarkable happenings that continue to intrigue and inspire. Templemore, a place where the veil between the natural and the supernatural seemed to thin, became a beacon of mystery in the early 20th century. Here, in the midst of political turmoil and social unrest, a series of events occurred that would leave indelible marks on the hearts and minds of those who witnessed them. These were not just mere anomalies, they were occurrences that defied explanation, inviting both skepticism and belief, doubt and faith. As we step into this narrative, we are not just recounting historical events, we are entering a realm where the impossible seemed possible, where the divine seemed to reach out directly to humanity. The stories from Templemore are not mere tales, they are testaments to the enduring human quest for understanding the transcendent. So, let us embark on this journey together, with open minds and hearts, ready to explore the depths of the miraculous in Templemore. In exploring the miracles of Templemore, we must first understand what a miracle represents. Across various religions and spiritual beliefs, miracles are seen as extraordinary events that defy natural laws, often attributed to a divine source. They challenge our understanding of the world and invite us to consider the power of faith. In Christianity, miracles are signs of God's presence and action in the world. They are moments where the divine touches the earthly realm, offering glimpses of a reality beyond our own. But what makes a miracle? Is it the bending of natural laws, or is it the meaning we derive from these occurrences? The events in Templemore compel us to question our perceptions of reality. In theological discourse, miracles are often discussed not just in terms of their physical impossibility but also in their ability to inspire faith and provoke contemplation. They serve as a bridge between the known and the unknown, the seen and the unseen. In the Judeo-Christian tradition, miracles are woven into the fabric of religious narrative. From the parting of the Red Sea to the resurrection of Christ, these events serve as foundational pillars that demonstrate the power and presence of God. They are stories of hope and salvation, of divine intervention in times of despair. Miracles, in this light, are not just supernatural occurrences, they are messages, lessons in faith and trust in a power greater than ourselves. Furthermore, in the philosophical realm, thinkers like Augustine and Aquinas have pondered the nature of miracles. Augustine saw miracles as natural events that were simply beyond human understanding, while Aquinas considered them as acts of God that go beyond the ordinary course of nature. These perspectives offer us a lens to view the Templemore phenomena. Are they breaches in the natural order, or are they natural events that are yet to be understood? As we consider the events of Templemore, it's also crucial to understand the context in which they occurred. Ireland in the early 20th century was a land of deep religious and political divides. The miraculous occurrences in Templemore happened against a backdrop of conflict and strife, making them all the more significant. Were these miracles a divine commentary on the events of the time? A call for peace, or a sign of divine displeasure? This deep dive into the theology of miracles invites us to reflect on their role in our own lives. How do we perceive the miraculous? Are we open to the possibility of the divine breaking into our reality, or do we hold a more skeptical view? The story of Templemore challenges us to look beyond the surface, to explore the depths of our beliefs and our openness to the extraordinary. As we journey through this exploration, let us keep in mind that the power of these stories lies not just in their ability to astonish, but in their capacity to transform. Miracles, whether believed or doubted, have the power to change hearts and minds, to inspire and to challenge. They are, in many ways, a reflection of our deepest yearnings for connection with something greater than ourselves. In the end, the miracles of Templemore are not just about bleeding statues or healing waters, they are about the human encounter with the divine, an encounter that continues to resonate through the ages. These stories are not just historical accounts, they are invitations to reflect on our own lives. Have you ever experienced a moment that you couldn't explain? A time where the world as you knew it was turned upside down? The Templemore miracles ask us to consider the possibility of the extraordinary in our everyday lives. Such moments, whether grand or subtle, challenge our understanding of reality and open us to the realm of the profound. They push us to question not just what we believe, but why we believe. In the quiet of our hearts, we might find ourselves pondering the nature of existence, the presence of the divine, and our place within this vast, mysterious universe. Consider your own life, the moments of inexplicable joy, sudden insights, or instances where things fell into place against all odds. Aren't these, in their own way, miracles too? The stories of Templemore are not isolated events in a distant land, they mirror our own experiences of the unexplainable, reminding us that life is more than just a series of coincidences. As we delve into these miraculous events, let them be a mirror in which we see our own lives. Let them stir within us a sense of wonder and a willingness to believe in more than what meets the eye. These stories from Templemore are not just about the past, they are about us, here and now, and the endless possibilities that life presents. In August 1920, Templemore was astounded by a phenomenon that defied explanation. Statues of the Virgin Mary and other saints began to bleed, drawing crowds from far and wide. Witnesses described the blood as flowing from the statues' eyes, a sight both unsettling and awe-inspiring. This event, occurring in a time of great turmoil and conflict in Ireland, was seen by many as a divine sign. As news of the bleeding statues spread, people from all walks of life flocked to Templemore. Some came in skepticism, others in devout faith. What they encountered was beyond the realm of everyday experience. The statues, icons of faith and devotion, had become something more, a tangible manifestation of the supernatural. Skeptics offered various explanations, from natural causes to outright fraud. Yet, many of the witnesses were adamant in their belief that what they saw was beyond human manipulation. The phenomenon seemed to transcend the normal boundaries of nature and science, leaving even the most doubtful with a sense of wonder. The bleeding statues of Templemore were not just a local curiosity, they became a symbol of hope and faith in a country rife with conflict. Ireland, at the time, was caught in the throes of political upheaval and violence. The miraculous occurrences provided a counterpoint to the strife, suggesting the presence of a higher power at work. For those who witnessed the events, the experience was transformative. Many described a feeling of overwhelming peace and spirituality, a sense that they were in the presence of something holy. The bleeding statues became a focal point for prayer and contemplation, drawing communities together in a shared sense of the sacred. This remarkable event raises profound questions about the nature of miracles and their role in our lives. Are miracles signs from God, intended to guide and inspire us? Or are they natural phenomena that we interpret through the lens of faith? Regardless of the answers, the story of the bleeding statues of Templemore invites us to open our minds to the possibility of the miraculous, to explore the depths of our faith, and to ponder the mysteries of the divine. As we reflect on this story, let us consider the impact of such events on our own beliefs and perceptions. In a world often dominated by rationality and skepticism, the bleeding statues of Templemore remind us that there are things beyond our understanding, moments where heaven seems to touch earth, and our reality is illuminated by the light of the extraordinary. Alongside the bleeding statues, another miracle was reported in Templemore, the healing waters of a local well. People from near and far claimed that this water possessed extraordinary properties, capable of curing ailments and offering relief to the sick. These accounts of miraculous healings added to the sense of wonder and mystery surrounding Templemore. As word of the healing waters spread, individuals with various afflictions began to journey to the well, fueled by hope and stories of miraculous recoveries. They came with ailments that modern medicine had struggled to alleviate, seeking solace in what seemed to be a divine gift. The well, once a simple part of the landscape, became a symbol of hope and healing. Many who drank or bathed in the waters reported remarkable improvements in their health. Stories emerged of chronic pains eased, diseases cured, and spirits lifted. These testimonies were not just isolated incidents, they formed a tapestry of experiences that defied easy explanation. The well, it seemed, was a conduit for a power beyond human understanding. Skeptics and believers alike debated the nature of these healings. Some suggested psychological effects or the power of belief, while others saw it as undeniable proof of divine intervention. Yet, regardless of the explanations offered, the impact on those who experienced these healings was profound and undeniable. They felt touched by something transcendent, a force that renewed not just their bodies, but their faith and hope. The healing waters of Templemore thus became more than a physical location. They represented a junction where faith, hope, and the longing for healing converged. In the midst of life's trials and sufferings, the well stood as a testament to the possibility of the miraculous, a reminder of the potential for divine grace to enter our lives in tangible ways. In our daily lives, we can find ways to remain open to the miraculous. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, or simply being mindful of the world around us, we can cultivate a sense of wonder and openness to experiences beyond our understanding. This openness is not about naively accepting every claim of the supernatural, but rather about maintaining a heart that is receptive to the possibilities that lie beyond the boundaries of our comprehension. One practical step is to cultivate a practice of gratitude. By acknowledging and appreciating the everyday wonders that surround us, we attune our hearts to the potential for greater miracles. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to the abundance that is already present in our lives, opening us to a world filled with awe and wonder. Another step is to engage with the stories of others. Listening to accounts of extraordinary experiences can inspire and expand our understanding of what is possible. Whether these stories come from our religious traditions, our communities, or across the world, they invite us to explore the depths of the human experience and the divine. Finally, we can seek to create spaces of peace and reflection in our lives. In the stillness, away from the noise and demands of everyday existence, we can ponder the mysteries of life and open ourselves to the whispers of the divine. It is in these moments of quiet reflection that we often find our hearts most receptive to the miraculous. The Bible speaks of miracles in many instances, reflecting the power and presence of God. Verses like Mark 5 verse 34, he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering," remind us of the connection between faith and the miraculous. This passage not only highlights the role of faith in the realm of miracles but also underscores the compassionate nature of the divine, intervening in human suffering. In the context of the Templemore phenomena, such scriptural references take on a profound significance. They link the events of the past with timeless spiritual truths, illustrating that the miraculous is not confined to the biblical era but continues to be a part of our world today. Another poignant verse is from the Gospel of John, chapter 4, verse 48, where Jesus says, "Unless you people see signs and wonders," Jesus told him, "you will never believe." This statement challenges us to reflect on our own beliefs and the role of miraculous signs in strengthening our faith. It suggests that miracles serve not just as displays of divine power, but as catalysts for deeper belief and understanding. In the Old Testament, the miracle of parting the Red Sea in Exodus 14 verses 21 to 22 offers another powerful example of God's intervention in human affairs. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and all that night the Lord drove the sea back with a strong east wind and turned it into dry land. The waters were divided, and the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground. This story resonates with the theme of deliverance and protection, providing a backdrop to understanding the miracles at Templemore as potential signs of divine care and guidance. These scriptural foundations invite us to view the events in Templemore within a broader spiritual context. They remind us that miracles are not just extraordinary occurrences but are deeply embedded in the narrative of faith across centuries. They bridge the gap between past and present, urging us to consider the ongoing relevance and power of the divine in our lives. As we reflect on these verses, we are encouraged to see the miraculous not as distant tales but as a living, breathing part of our spiritual journey, inviting us to deeper faith and understanding. Let us pray. Divine Presence, guide us to see the extraordinary in the ordinary, to feel your touch in the unexplainable, and to maintain faith in the face of mystery. Help us to embrace the wonders of your creation, finding solace and strength in the miracles that surround us. Teach us to walk in gratitude and awe, recognizing your hand in the tapestry of our lives. May our hearts be open to the whispers of your love and the echoes of your grace in every moment. Lead us further into the depths of your mysteries, where the extraordinary becomes our daily bread. May we find your presence in the simplest of things, in the gentle breeze, the the laughter of a child, and the quiet moments of introspection. Instill in us a profound awareness of your workings, not just in grand events but also in the minutiae of our lives. Grant us the wisdom to perceive your guidance in every challenge, seeing obstacles as opportunities to grow closer to you. As we navigate through the complexities of life, help us to remember that every experience is an invitation to deepen our trust in you. Let us not overlook the blessings that each day brings, the beauty of a sunrise, the peace of a sunset, the comfort of friendship, and the power of love. These are the signs of your handiwork, the symbols of your love, and the expressions of your grace. May we live each day in a state of thankfulness, our hearts overflowing with gratitude for your endless gifts. Let our lives be a continuous prayer, a living testament to your goodness and mercy. In moments of doubt and uncertainty, remind us of your promises and your faithfulness. As we walk through life, keep our eyes fixed on the eternal, our hearts anchored in your truth, and our spirits uplifted by your joy. In all things, may we seek to honor you, to serve others with a humble heart, and to reflect your love in our thoughts, words, and actions. In the boundless love and mercy that you have shown us, we find our hope and our salvation. In your sacred name, we continue to pray, trusting in your unfailing love and grace. Amen. Have you ever witnessed or experienced something miraculous? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's create a community of wonder and faith. Your experiences, whether big or small, can inspire and uplift others. Perhaps you've felt a divine presence, witnessed a seemingly impossible event, or had a prayer answered in an unexpected way. Remember, no story is too small if it has touched your life. By sharing, we can all be part of a tapestry of miracles that stretches beyond time and place, connecting us in our shared human experience and quest for the divine. As we conclude, remember that miracles, like those in Templemore, are more than just events, they are reminders of the profound mysteries of our world. They challenge us to look beyond the seen, to embrace faith, and to find hope in the inexplicable. These stories from a small town in Ireland are not just historical anecdotes, they are beacons of light illuminating the path of faith for us all. In our journey through life, let us keep our eyes and hearts open to the possibility of miracles. Let them be reminders that the world is filled with wonders beyond our understanding, and that the divine can touch our lives in the most unexpected ways. Whether it's through a bleeding statue, healing waters, or the small, everyday miracles that grace our lives, let us be inspired to look deeper, to believe in the power of faith, and to hold on to the hope that the miraculous can bring. Thank you for joining us on this journey of wonder and faith. May you carry the spirit of this exploration in your heart, finding moments of awe and inspiration in your own life, and may your path be brightened by the light of the miraculous. Until next time, keep seeking, keep believing, and keep witnessing the wonders that surround us.